What's up, AL East fans? Welcome back to another recap. Today we're going to be talking about all the games that happened, a lot of runs scored, and especially the Orioles. They scored a lot of runs, and the Yankees and Blue Jays have not been playing to their top potential. Well, I want you to figure that out on April 12th's game. So, without further ado, let's hop in. See ya. We start off with the Yankees versus Tampa Bay, and this one was a close game as Tampa ends up taking the game, winning 5-4 against the Yankees. Chandler Simpson had a 3-hit game. Aaron Judge had a 2-run home run. Cam Scheitler had a good 8-inning game. And Richie Palacios had amazing diving play, which you'll see later in the highlights. Drew Rostrom had an amazing 7 innings. And he also he had a daughter recently, so. Drew Rostrom was the player of the game. He had 6 innings pitched, no earned runs, 7 strikeouts, and 0 walks. Chandler Simpson had a triple, RBI, 2 runs, and a stolen base. Aaron Judge had a home run, double. No, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say double. I meant to say a walk, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. This game went all the way to the 9th. The Yankees almost made a comeback, scoring 2 runs, but Englet got the out to get the save, the first of this season for him. Not a lot of hitters in this lineup did anything. Ben Rice, of course, did some stuff. Were one of the 2 runs. Bellinger had an RBI, and Stanton had an RBI off of I think a sac fly. But the Rays, Chandler Simpson, of course, had an amazing game. Cedric Mullins hit a triple. And then Junior Caminero had 2 hits, a RBI. Ronda had a very weak game today. Had 3 strikeouts, no hits today. And so Yandy Diaz had 1 hit though, an RBI and a walk. So not bad for him. And then Jake Fraley was not as good. Pitching was good for the Rays, except for Solcer, who was only in for 1/3 of an inning and gave up 2 runs, a walk, and 2 hits. Engler gave up 2 earned runs and on 3 hits. He did allow a walk, but did get a strikeout, but allowed that Aaron Judge home run. I don't know what else to say on this game. It was a close game to see who would win this, who would be in the lead. It ended up being the Rays who would tie the Yankees for the lead. So now both of the teams are sitting at 8 and 7. And the Orioles, as you'll see next, they also won, so they move up to 8 and 7 also. Playing really well offense and defense for the Orioles. But we're talking about the Rays and Yankees right now. Rays and Yankees have both made tremendous defensive plays, offensive plays. Nothing much you can ask for. Just need to be more situational hitting instead of power. We all know that Aaron Judge is known for his home runs and all that stuff. But it's not all about the power. It's sometimes about the power. But you just have to wait for what you need, and that's what you get. Okay, now time for the Orioles. The Orioles won 6-2 against the Giants. This is the first game back on Masson. Samuel Basallo hit a 2-run home run in the first inning. Amazing to see him getting that hit. Really, he hasn't been hitting good recently. Pete Alonso has not played really good recently. he's been really not been amazing, but he had a 2-run double that helped them seal the win in this. And Cade Povich, this is his birthday. On his 26th birthday, went 6 2/3 innings and pitched an amazing game. Gunnar Henderson had a base hit. Ward had 2 hits. Alonso had 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Basayo had a hit, 2 RBIs. Jonathan Rodriguez made his Orioles debut in this one, coming in for Beavers, but walked to get on base. Leody Taveras, he has been one of the breakout stars recently for the Orioles. No one thought he would be a star player for them right now, but now with Tyler O'Neill fainting of dehydration and getting concussion, they need someone to play right field, so they're having Colin Cowser play right field and Leody Taveras play center. But it's really good play because Leody Taveras is one of the best center fielders and hitting right now. Colin Cowser had a base hit. So did Mayo and did Jackson. Jackson has a 3-game hit streak so far, so trying to get that up. The Orioles played really well in this game. Amazing plays by the defense. Defense has been playing amazing out there. I don't know what else to say about the Orioles. The Orioles came into the season expecting Pete Alonso to do amazing work, but he shined the first couple of games, did not, and then started just going on a cold streak. But now he's starting to heat up. He's becoming vintage Alonso and becoming one of the leaders in the clubhouse. Now, leading the Orioles to another win, which is good for the Orioles, needing to catch up with the Yankees and the Rays. So this will help in the play into the divisional race. It might be early, but these two teams are really good. So nothing much I can say more about the Orioles except they just need to keep playing hard, keep playing aggressive baseball. You can see right here the Basayo home run. He just went oppo taco. I don't know what else to say about that. You have to have serious power to go opposite field. That's a deep shot to go that way. But the Orioles played really well in this game. Taylor Ward tied with not tied, leading most hits or most doubles in the MLB right now. So that's pretty cool for him. Let's do the Red Sox vs Cardinals game. That's an interesting game right there. Red Sox absolutely destroyed the Cardinals, even though the Jordan Walker gets his 7th home run. Wilson Contreras and Trevor Story both have a 4-hit game. Very rare I've never actually seen 2 players actually get two 4-hit games on the same game. Brian Bayo did get the win in this one, going 6 2/3, only allowing 2 earned runs, and getting 2 strikeouts, allowing 1 home run by Jordan Walker, but ended up getting the win. Amazing win by Brian Bayo. Wilson Contreras, one of his hits was a 3-run home run. And this AL East division is one of the best defensive out there. Here's my prediction. I think at least 10 AL East players are going to earn Gold Gloves, and then 10 other ones are going to win Silver Sluggers. And at least 20 of them are going to make at least top 3. So, the Red Sox, Roman Anthony did nothing. He got an RBI, but that's all. Caleb Durbin, he got a walk. Jalen Duran got a hit, a walk, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs, and he did strike out twice. But Wilson Contreras played good. Willie Abreu did not get a hit. Trevor Story did get a hit. And so did Connor Wong and Cedar Rafael. Those guys have been playing a terrific baseball. Nothing more you could actually ask for them. Doing everything they're told to do, playing elite levels. So, Wilson Contreras obviously did win Player of the Game. Trevor Story was second behind him. I don't know how long I can keep this up because these highlights are kind of long, and I don't want to stay too far ahead of them because I'm kind of on the Blue Jays. And we haven't even got to the Red Sox highlights yet. So I don't know if I should wait and talk about the Orioles and the Red Sox or talk about the... Oh, okay, the Red Sox highlights are coming up right now. I'm going to just talk about the Blue Jays right now, and I can just talk about other things during the Blue Jays highlights because they're not that long. Okay, let me find the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, the only reason why it's not long is because they have not been playing any good baseball. They lost 8-2 against the Minnesota Twins. And here's something to remind you. The Blue Jays have not been playing good. Losing 8-2 against a team that didn't even make playoffs last year. Against the Blue Jays, who went to the World Series last year. Against the LA Dodgers. And took the Dodgers into the 7th game into extra innings. The Yankees couldn't even get them to go into extra innings. Barely got them to Game 7. So, Max Scherzer has not been pitching good. Clement had a 3-hit game. Varsho had a 3-hit game. Vladdy got a hit. Sanchez got a hit. Jimenez had 2 hits. Eloy Jimenez, actually, sorry, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Eloy Jimenez had 2 hits. And Jimenez, with a G, not a J, he got 2 hits also. Also, the Blue Jays also lost their catcher, Alejandro Kirk. I don't know how, but they did. Dalton Varsho had a RBI base hit. And who else had? And Jesus Sanchez had a sacrifice fly. I don't know what else to talk about. The pitching has not been good. So I'm going to talk about some injuries in the AL East. First, I'm going to start off with the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore Orioles have actually got a lot of injuries lately. So I'm going to list them off. Ryan Mountcastle, broken foot. Jackson Holiday, right hamate surgery, which is like this tiny bone in your hand. It's on his right hand. He broke that. Like Francisco Lindor and Corbin Carroll broke theirs. Yamano Geraldo, he right shoulder inflammation. Tyler O'Neill, concussion after he missed April 10th and 11th games versus Giants after dealing with extreme dehydration, which caused him to faint. Got the concussion. And Adley Rutschman scratched from the April 11th game. He sprained his left ankle. It was left ankle inflammation, not very good. Zach Eflin has to get Tommy John surgery. This is the one thing I say every year. Why do you sign a pitcher? You know it's going to get hurt anyway, so don't sign him. Right shoulder inflammation by Andrew Kittredge. Jordan Westberg has a partial right UCL tear. DeAnge's left foot infection, I don't know. Hospitalized in Pittsburgh during April 3rd through 5th series. Received IV antibiotics to help with swelling in left foot. Keegan Aiken, left groin strain. I don't know what that means, but Heston Kjerstad has a right hamstring strain. Felix Bautista's been out, right shoulder surgery. February 20th, that's when it happened. So, Colin Shelby, right shoulder inflammation. Yeah. So those are the injuries for the Baltimore Orioles. I'll see if I can pull up any other teams. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Patrick Sandoval has a left UCL repair. Cutter Crawford, right wrist sub-health tear. Tristan Kosh says ruptured left particle tendon, sore ribs. Justin Slayton, right oblique strain. Alvaro, right flexor strain. Romy Gonzalez, left shoulder surgery. Tanner Houck, torn ulnar collateral ligament, right elbow, right flexor, ankle strain. So that, I don't even know how to pronounce half those words. So, it's crazy. Let's go look at the Yankees. Okay. Okay, so Carlos Rondon, left shoulder surgery recovery. Garrett Cole, Tommy John surgery recovery. So he could come back May. Anthony Volpe, left shoulder surgery recovery. Clark Smith, Tommy John surgery recovery, second half of 2026. So all of these players are coming back from shoulder surgeries. So that lets me know a lot of these guys are just destroying their shoulders, and I don't understand how you can do that. I understand it's really easy, but they don't. They try to protect it though. So time for the Rays. The Rays. Ryan Pepiot, right hip inflation. Gavin Locke, right shoulder and impingement. Joe Boyle, right elbow strain. Edwin Uceda, right shoulder impingement. Garrett Clevenger, right calf tightness. Manuel Rodriguez, right flexor strain, elbow surgery. Steven Wilson, lumbar disc inflammation. And yeah, that's it. What's a team I missed? Red Sox, Orioles. Blue Jays. Oh, they're in T. I forgot. Okay, so the last team. I gotta hurry up. Almost done. Okay, George Springer, left big toe fracture. Tanner Heineman, back spasms. Trey Yussi's right shoulder impingement. Shane Bieber, right elbow inflammation. Jose Barrios, right elbow stress fracture. Addison Barger, left ankle sprain. Yimi Garcia, rehab from 2025, right elbow surgery. Alejandro Cup, left thumb fracture. Cody Point, right knee ACL sprain. Anthony Santander, left shoulder labral surgery. Bauman Francis, right UCL reconstruction surgery. Ricky Teneman, left elbow soreness. And that's all the injuries in the AL East. These are all the major ones. There are a lot more, but these are the only major ones. There are a lot more, but just see, guys. Well, if you got through this far in the video, might as well just hit the like and subscribe button. It's not that hard. It's 2 buttons. Not that hard. Really helps. Want to hit 50 subscribers by July. That'd be a dream come true. I've really been trying to grow this YouTube channel as far as possible. Been having a lot of fun with this. This is a really fun thing to do, but it takes a lot of time to do it. So it'd really be nice if you guys would like and subscribe. It would mean the world. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.